I received a mail from Casimir who informed me that Queen Jenna's attendance at the summit is in jeopardy. Minister Estelle claimed that the Queen had secretly met with Scarlet and essentially gave her access to the Watch Nights. Had I not found multiple witnesses who could back up Countess Anice's account of the Queen's activities that day, and Minister Estelle's little gambling outing, Queen Jenna would have been unable to attend the summit. With her lies exposed, Estelle will recant her story and possibly cooperate with Countess Anice in future matters. She really has no choice. After the party, Casimir was given the honor of escorting Queen Jenna to the Grove. Perhaps the Queen will be sympathetic to Casimir's past family troubles. Canuck was also present, acting as Anice's escort and bodyguard, since she bought his billet. He's not technically a free man, having been previously incarcerated for his crimes on Southside, but is serving out the rest of his term in a sort of work release program for the Countess. It's not entirely clear how Anice intends to employ him, though I overheard them talking about him being her eyes and ears in the field. I'm not sure I trust him fully. He has a violent streak and is a bit unpredictable despite his claims of reform.
Let me catch you up on what's happening. Queen Jenna can't attend the summit because someone has accused her of conspiring with Scarlet. The hearing is the same day. Someone's lying, and we have to figure out who. Soon as we know, we can confront that person and get them to recant their statement. We need to talk to everyone, find clues to the truth, and build evidence to defend the Queen. Once we discover who among them is the mastermind, we'll take action. But be careful. These people are suspicious and sensitive. Say something too blunt or off-putting, and they'll clam up. If we're obviously undermining their plans, they'll have us escorted out of the party, and it will all have been for nothing.
Introducing a hero who needs no introduction, the Commander of the Pact. And accompanying the Casimir Meade.
Keep it together, Kaz. You can get through this. Be confident, like Jory.
Casimir, come over here. Don't look so glum. Care for an hors d'oeuvre? Hello, dear Casimir. Don't worry your little face over what the Herald's papers say. You'll always be noble in my eyes.
Countess Anice, that's direct and kind of you to say. I'm afraid I don't feel particularly noble.
Then we must do something about that. Nobility isn't in the blood, as so many believe. It's in your choices. Your return to grace is only a pardon away. If your talent for detecting lies is all you say it is, well, let's just say I'm confident we can convince the Queen your value overrides your father's misfortune.
I only hope to be of some small service, Countess. Oh dear. Okay, let's start picking apart everything they say. One of these ministers is spreading lies about the Queen.
Don't misunderstand, Countess. I'm certainly grateful to you for purchasing my billet and putting me to work. I'm just not sure I understand the reasoning behind dragging me to this soiree of yours.
But I thought for certain it was Minister Wee who attended court the day Scarlet was there. Are you sure?
I remember hearing afterward that Scarlet approached the Queen. No one paid any attention back then. Scarlet was a nobody until the Queen's Jubilee.
I wish Anice hadn't invited the ministers. They make me so uncomfortable. Especially Minister... Excuse me, are you eavesdropping?
Am I to intimidate these ministers and aristocrats to put them off guard? Surely you can't imagine that these dandies pose some kind of threat to you? Are you even paying attention, or do you simply not care? Either way, you are a maddening woman. What? Minister Estelle is being pressured by Minister Marula to retire? Well, she would never. She's far too ambitious.
I've never met Minister Estelle. If she's been meeting with Caudicus, she may know something. You've convinced me. It looks like Minister Estelle is the one spreading this horrible rumor. Let's keep at it. If we're going to confront her, we'll need serious evidence to back us up.
I see Minister Estelle has political ambitions. She's been having a lot of private meetings with Minister Codicus.
I could lend my eyes and ears to your search. If there's nothing in particular you need me to do, would you mind if I help myself to some of your refreshments? Am I really so dull? Well, here's something interesting. Would you like to know how long a severed head remains conscious? I suppose not. Do let me know if you need me to do more than make debutantes and fops uncomfortable.
You must be mistaken. My niece knows a guard who heard from a doorman that the Queen... Oh, I've said too much.
Countess Anise hardly ever lets the Queen out of her sight. She and the guard will corroborate the Queen's alibi.
I know for a fact that the Queen had a private talk with Scarlet.
So good to see you,
How?
Minister.
Everyone is saying it, so it must be true.
Good observation. I had a feeling she was lying. The Queen wouldn't hold a private meeting with just anyone, much less a Silvari with no political connections. This woman will testify. Looks like we've got everything we need. Time to expose Minister Estelle for the liar she is.
Gentlemen, please leave. I see you've been busy socializing with the guests. So perhaps I misspoke. Apologies. I shall revise my statement. Aren't you the nosy one? If you must know, I'll tell you what really happened.
In absence of your orders,
Stop.
I've been occupying myself by
approach her.
planning the
It's
extermination
illusion.
of this entire
I am
gaggle of
elsewhere.
premium
Find me.
fools. I thought maybe some well-placed bombs here and there among the topiary, Or perhaps I'll pick them off one by one with my blade and hide the bodies in the pantry. I wonder, would that reflect poorly on your office? I imagine I'd become a hero to the Crichton people, and still no reaction. I wonder, Countess, are you even here at all with me?
My apologies for the deception, but I must go to unconventional lengths to protect Kryta.
Countess, Minister Estelle is claiming that you were there at the secret meeting. She's implicating you.
Nonsense. I was at no such meeting. I did, however, receive a mysterious message signed only with the initial E. The note said that Estelle was in a bandit gambling parlor when she was supposedly spying on our queen. Reminding her of this will be enough to make her drop her lie, faster than Farron's dignity.
It may have taken me a while, Countess, but I finally realized my part in your misdirection. If you can hear me through your illusion, don't worry. I will continue to draw the attention of your guests.
You again? I hope you're not planning another interrogation. This is a party, if you haven't noticed. I'll have you know I'm very well connected, and
Your connections can't help with this. We know what you've been up to.
What do you mean?
We know you couldn't have witnessed this supposed meeting with Scarlet. We hear you were busy meeting with some lobbyist that day.
Lobbyist? What are you talking about?
So much for subtlety. You were busy gambling with some ruffians.
Keep your voice down. That's a baseless accusation.
Is that so, Minister Estelle? Perhaps you and I should speak privately and sort this little mess out. Please follow my guards. I'll be with you shortly.
Countess Anise, thank you for inviting us to your party. It's been an entertaining and productive evening.
No one is more delighted by your presence than I. With all that socializing and skullduggery, you must be craving the longest of naps. Now that this messy affair is out of the way, I feel fairly certain Queen Jenna will attend your summit. I think Minister Estelle will soon see the value in cooperating with me, rather than rotting in prison for treason. I may have use for her. On a separate note, I do hope you will stay and join the Queen's entourage, Casimir.
You mean travel with the Queen to the summit? I'd be honored.
Yes, I think that's the right play. You will, of course, have time to relay the full details of your father's story at that time.
Oh, I don't think the Queen would be interested in...
Nonsense. Now go. Say pretty things to my guests and enjoy yourselves for the rest of the evening.
Taimi sent me a letter stating she'd completed her waypoint recalibrations. I should check in with her. Taimi's waypoint recalibration device was successful in retuning the waypoints, making them more efficient by using less leyline magic to operate. As a result, they are now uninteresting to Mortimer's minions. This impressed Councilor Flunt and his Arcane Council associates so much that they wanted the device for themselves. Taimi didn't like the idea of giving up the new invention she worked so hard to develop, so she ran off with it. Brahm and I need to find her and convince her to relinquish the WRD for the greater cause.
Taimi's just ahead. I'd go quickly, though. Those Asuran representatives are getting impatient.
My crewmates in Ratasum have been monitoring the Waypoint network. They say your device is affecting waypoints, not ley lines. Why?
Can't you see? I adjusted the settings in the waypoint so they process the flow of magic at a more stable rate. I'll put it in simple language for you. My device interfaces with the waypoints and captures on-the-spot readings of magic's rate of flow through them. Using a complicated algorithm that I devised, it calculates the exact minimum frequency required to keep the waypoint running. It then adjusts the waypoint settings.
Our readings are inconclusive without more information. We must demonstrate this device. Now, what are you whispering about over there?
We're formulating a plan to demonstrate how the device works. You'll note that this chamber has a number of waypoint-like props. We'll show you how it works. In miniature. You see, it's so easy, even a simpleton can do it. Take it away, Bram.
You're not fooling me again. Hey, boss. Why don't you take this one?
There's an active waypoint. Well, a mini one. Go take control of the recalibration device. Great. Now take aim at the waypoint and fire away till its energy's gone.
Check your readings, crew. Why, it is working. Keep at it. I want to see more.
Go get one more.
Truly impressive work for someone so young.
Whoa, that quake was not my fault. Not it. Not it.
You're right, Taimi. There's more headed our way.
Crew, please, take cover. What are Mortimer doing here?
Keep coming. You think your new toy got them riled up? Big thing incoming! And it looks like it means business.
More than that. It's absorbing the ley line energy. Quick! We need to make sure it can't get any more. Use my recalibration device. It'll be just like before, only with lots of evil plans.
Well, bam! Take that!
Excelsior! It's dead!
The waypoints are protected. Wonderful.
So, will you agree to come to the Grove Summit?
Not so fast, my muscular friend. In light of this new development, I have decided to add further stipulations to the deal.
What? You...
Silence! Taimi, as a ward of the College of Synergetics of Ratasum, you are required to hand over all inventions for study and documentation. I hereby claim proprietorship over this waypoint recalibration device. I will hold it in trust for you until your graduation.
No! I made this on my own time, outside of Ratasum.
Irrelevant. Hand it over like a good progeny, and we will see you at the summit.
No, I won't let you take it.
Taimi, no!
You wouldn't dare disobey your superiors, would you? Just hand it over.
Kid, come on! Calm down and think.
Told you! It's mine!
Ah! Crew! After that delinquent!
Taimi! And there she goes. I swear, that kid is gonna be the death of me. My bet is she's headed deeper into the desert. And that means she's either in trouble now, or will be very soon. Let's go.
Brahm and I tracked Taimi from the ley line hub into Drytop. We caught up with her in the upper cliffs, where we found her surrounded by inquest who were trying to steal her invention. They had incapacitated Scruffy and cornered her at the edge of the cliff. Brahm and I gave them a sound beating before Flunt and his associates arrived. Taimi handed over the WRD, since Flunt's attendance at the summit hinged on it. Taimi got a good scare today. Seeing her exposed and without the aid of her golem reminded me that, while she's a strong and brilliant kid, she still needs support and guidance from us, especially Brahm.
No! Get away from me! Stop that golem!
Hang on, Taimi. We're coming. Taimi, you okay, kid?
Ram, they were all around me. I thought...
Hey now. You're okay. You're fine. They're all gone. We've got your back. You're safe now.
What are they doing here? All right. I'll do anything if it helps us get rid of Mordermoth.
That's a good decision, Progeny. You're lucky to be alive.
That's a good decision, Progeny. You're lucky to be alive.
Taimi, remember what we talked about.
Fine, take it. If you break it, you pay for it.
I met my team at the Grove and represented the Pact for the World Summit. I convinced Newt Whitebear, Queen Jenna, Counselor Flunt, and Smoder the Unflinching that we need to unite against Mordermoth. However, the summit was cut short when the shadow of the dragon attacked the Pale Tree in the Imphalos chamber. Before she fell unconscious, the Pale Tree showed me a vision of a golden land and a mysterious artifact. I'm not sure what it means just yet. I overheard Countess Anise and Canuck having a discussion. She wants him to infiltrate the Pact staging area and learn what he can about their preparations in the fight against Mordermoth. One thing is certainly clear now. Mordermoth is gaining power by the day. Its tendrils are spreading at an alarming rate. No one is safe. It's my mission to decipher the vision and stop the dragon before it consumes everything.
You seem uncomfortable being back home in the Grove, Blossom.
I despise both puns and pet names, Countess. But as long as you hold my billet, I will go where you need me.
Worried your mother might not approve of all your naughty misadventures?
I'm sure she has far larger concerns.
True. You are only one among her thousands of children. Not as dear to her as her firstborn, like our heroic Pact Marshal.
It may be wiser to focus such commentary on someone without a violent criminal history, Countess.
Wanda thinks this is a good time to be in the Grove. Something big is happening.
Maybe Quaggins will see someone famous at this summit.
We did it. They're all coming.
So they said. I'll believe it when I see it.
Everyone understands how important this is. They'll be here.
Remember your place here. We have an audience with them. It's not a party.
Agreed. We may not be able to speak at all. They're here to talk to one another.
They'll listen to the boss. I know it.
This envy of your older siblings ill becomes you. You'd do well to find a way past it. I think you overestimate the value of being first. A wind-fallen fruit has never appealed to me, as much as one left on the bough to ripen.
You do keep those blades of yours keen, Countess.
Forgive my meddling petal. It's just that I see such potential in you.
Petal? I fear you've only employed me in order to sharpen your wit, or work on your plant puns. Why not prove me wrong and tell me your true purpose?
All in good time.
Do you treat everyone you encounter like children?
You're a delicate flower, aren't you? So easily bruised.
I have a thick skin. I also learn from my missteps. For example, you fooled me once with your illusions. So now I wonder if you're truly as young as...
Do not finish that sentence. Not here. Not ever.
At last, a substantial response.
Yes, well, you would be wise to remember your place and check that tongue of yours.
When will you tell me why you've brought me here?
I'm trying to decide if I can trust you out in the field. I mean, after that nasty business on South Sun.
Regardless of what you may believe, I was trying to free those refugees from the Consortium's exploitation. I went about it poorly, criminally, and I answered for my crimes.
Your intentions in that affair, whether noble or not, aren't what concern me. It's your failure to evade capture.
I beg your pardon?
Noble intentions don't interest me. What I need is a sharp instrument. A knife that can be employed before anyone realizes it's struck.
Show me where to cut, Countess, and I will be your blade.
Quiet.
Announcing Her Royal Majesty, Queen Jenna of Divinity's Reach.
Hi, you made it.
You look beautiful.
Representing
Now
the
go,
Great
before
Lodge
the
of
Queen notices
Holbreck,
you're gone.
Newt Whitehall.
Me too.
And there he is. Thanks, Newt.
On behalf of Ratasum's Arcane Council, Council of Flux.
Flunt. Hope he trips on his robes.
And finally, Smoda the Unflinching, Imperator of the Black Citadel.
For the Legions!
Pardon me. The world leaders are assembled and awaiting your presence. You may proceed to the Omphalos chamber.
That's our cue. Best behavior, everyone.
I can't wait to see Flunt's stupid face when he realizes we're right.
Pardon? I'm sorry to interject myself, but I'm afraid your golem won't be allowed to ascend to the Omphalos chamber.
What? Oh,
This is for grown-ups anyway, Taimi. You need to wait for us down here.
you're kidding, right?
Somebody needs to stay down here and guard our backs. We'll be vulnerable up there. I'll tell you all about it later. Promise.
You'd better remember every little detail, Bram. All right, Scruffy and I will guard the way out.
Esteemed leaders, welcome to the Grove. Your attendance at this critical summit is appreciated. We are here at the behest of the honored group you see before you. I'm told you're all familiar with one another, so I won't make introductions. I will, however, let their spokesperson give us a summary. So, without further ado, please begin. Thank you for that information. Esteemed leaders, what are your thoughts?
Mordramoth. Its attacks have been far-reaching but unfocused. Meanwhile, Ascalonian ghosts continue to harass us.
Holbreck has its hands full with Jormag and the Sons of Svanir. You want us to leave our homesteads to their mercy and go after Mordramoth? I have Wolfborn and hunters who are eager to face the prey of a lifetime. They'll come.
Why isn't the Pact handling this? Are they mired in ore? Much as I am loath to admit it, Ratasum has evidence of Mordramoth's insidious invasion. Its tendrils prey on the magic that powers our waypoints and gates.
I don't doubt that Mordramoth is a great threat to Tyria, but the safety of my people must be my foremost priority. I will dedicate a special force to dealing with this new threat. If there is no Tyria, there is no Divinity's Reach.
You have all given me hope for Tyria. It seems we...
Weapons out! We're under attack!
The enemy is here. Defend yourselves.
Hey guys, we've got uninvited company down here.
Up here, too.
Taimi, get in your golem and hold the line. Send the leaders down once it's safe.
You can't! They tore up the lift as soon as they got here. You're trapped up there.
No, we're not. Cass, start preparing a portal. Already on it.
Okay, let's clear out the Mordrum and get the leaders to Casimir's portal. Come on.
That's all of them. Go on through. I'll keep the portal open as long as I can.
Wait. Before you go, I must speak with you alone.
Casimir, what happened? Where'd your portal go?
I don't know. It was holding strong.
It's attacking the chamber!
Hang on! We'll do what we can from down here. Just hang on.
The threat has been quelled for now. Oh, please come closer. Please, I must share something with you. I'm fading.
I've re-established the portal flow. Come on down!
Mother, are you all right?
Quickly, she's hurt and needs mending. Oh my gods, that was horrible. I'm still shaking.
Is the pale tree going to be okay?
No one seems to know. The Sylvari I talked to have never seen her like this. That dragon hurt her badly.
That Zephyrite saboteur had a note on him that pointed to an important target. The leader. You think he meant the pale tree?
I think he took that answer to the grave. But this dragon minion sure convinced people that this summit wasn't a waste of time after all.
Are you feeling okay, boss? You've got a strange look on your face.
The summer sun shone bright once more, warmed wood and cloth of home. We honored those who came before and journeyed where they roamed. Alas, alas, we've no more peace, no ally from on high. We'll make our way to brighter day and into clearer skies. No more to tame the wind and rain, the skies to swallow whole. She flies no more.